We are going to begin by lying on our backs and pulling our right knee into our chest, just letting your left leg extend straight out, maybe rocking from side to side. And from here, we're going to find our half happy baby pose. Go ahead and hold on to the outside of your right foot, or hold on to your big toe with your two-piece fingers. And you can keep your left leg straight or have a little bit of a bend into it, and just letting that left knee fall away from you a little bit. Breathe deeply here. And whenever you're ready, you're going to bring your right ankle to your left knee, and we will find our reclined pigeon pose. Maybe staying here, or if it's comfortable, go ahead and reach through and pull your left knee in towards your chest. Using a little bit of arm strength here, but try to relax your shoulders down towards the mat. Maybe you rock from side to side. And from here, we can release that pose. And we're going to find a little bridge pose here. Go ahead and bring your feet hip width distance apart and press your hips up towards the ceiling. Big inhale here. And exhale to release and slowly curl all the way back down. And we'll pull our left knee into our chest this time, maybe straightening your right leg straight out. Again, finding our half happy baby pose on this side, so go ahead and hold on to the outside of your left foot with your left hand, gently pressing that knee down towards the earth and letting your right knee fall away from you. And we'll go ahead and guide your left ankle over to your right knee. Again, staying here if this is enough for you. If you want to go further, reach through and pull that knee towards your chest for our reclined pigeon pose. Make sure you keep flexing into your left toes. Relaxing your shoulders down towards the mat. Breathing deeply here. And whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and release and roll up for our tabletop pose on hands and knees. And we're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, curl tailbone under. Just take cat and cow a few more times at your own pace. And walk the palms forward a couple inches, and we'll press up for our first downward facing dog. Press into your fingertips and knuckles. Try and wrap your armpits so that they're facing towards each other. And paddle out the feet here. Maybe taking your feet mat width distance apart and letting your hips fall from side to side. Whatever feels good, just stretching out here in this first down dog. Whenever you're ready, we'll take our right leg straight up and back, bend into that knee, open up your hip, and we're going to step that right leg through in between our palms, dropping our left knee down towards the mat and finding our Anjaneyasana or low lunge here. And whatever's comfortable for you, if you want, go ahead and circle your arms all the way up overhead, lifting up out of your lower back, pressing your hips forward and down. Again, breathe deeply here, maybe lifting your gaze up if that's comfortable for your neck. And we're going to go ahead and bring our right hand to our hip and circle our left arm up and over, big side bend here, and hands back to the mat. Go ahead and straighten into your front leg, and if it's comfortable for you, we can sit all the way back onto our left foot and just make this more of a passive forward fold here. Nice stretch into your hips. And slowly rise back up, bend into that front knee, plant your left palm on the mat, and stretch your right arm straight up to the sky. We'll find our low lunge with a twist. Feel free to just keep your right palm on your right knee if that's more comfortable for you. And we'll bring our right hand back to the mat, step it back for our plank pose. Inhale here, exhale chaturanga, inhale cobra or up dog, and exhale downward facing dog. Press those hips back, pressing into your fingertips and knuckles. Maybe you dip your hips to the side the same way we did the last time. From here, other side. Inhale, left leg up, bend into that knee, open up your hip. And step that foot through in between your palms at the top of the mat. Drop your right knee down and we'll find that same low lunge here. Maybe extending your arms up overhead. Really hug in through your core, all the way in towards the midline of your body. Lift up out of your lower back. Maybe looking up if it's comfortable for your neck. Breathe deeply here. And go ahead and bring your left hand to your left hip. And we're going to stretch our right arm up and over, big side bend here. And we'll find that half split on this side. So go ahead and straighten your front leg. Maybe you walk it all the way back, sitting on your right foot. And just find a gentle passive forward fold here. And go ahead and slowly lift back up, bend into that front knee. We're going to plant our right palm down to the mat, roll that left shoulder back, and if you want to go further, go ahead and reach your left arm straight up to the sky. Keep pressing your hips forward and down. And go ahead and release your palm back to the mat. Step it back. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up, dog. And press it back, downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to lift our right leg straight up and back. Bend into our right knee, knee to nose. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, straight. Exhale, squeeze the knee in. Step it through. And we'll come up, find our warrior two. Spiral the left foot down 45 degrees or parallel to the back of your mat. Bend deeply into your front right leg. And extend the arms out. And inhale, reverse your warrior. Strong legs here. And exhale, right elbow to right knee. Swing your left arm up overhead, extended side angle. Keep pressing into the outer edge of your back foot. And inhale, back up, straighten your front leg. Turn your toes parallel to the short edges of your mat. And we'll find our wide-legged forward fold. Go ahead and walk your hands over to your left foot. And walk your hands over other side. Inhale back to center. From here, go ahead and turn your heels in, toes out, and we'll come up for our goddess pose. But first, go ahead and bring your hands to your knees and just drop one shoulder and the other shoulder. Find a little twist here. And we'll go ahead and interlace the fingers and press your palms away from you, up overhead. Drop your hips down as low as you can. Keep pressing your knees out to the sides. And inhale, straighten your legs, release your hands. We're going to come into Skandasana, so go ahead and bring your hands to your heart, bend into your left knee, straighten your other leg. And we'll inhale to center and find it on the other side. One more time each side here. And when you get back to the top of your mat, go ahead and spin back and step it back for your plank pose, taking your vinyasa. And we all meet back in downward facing dog. Same thing, other side. Left leg straight up and back. Bend into that knee. Squeeze it in. Inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, straight up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. And step it through. We'll find our warrior two on this side. Bend into that front knee. Looking straight ahead. And inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe bringing your elbow to your knee. Right arm straight overhead. Feel the line of energy go all the way from your heel, all the way out your fingertips. And we'll straighten our front leg and come back up. Find that same wide-legged forward fold. And maybe walking your hands over to your left foot. And other side. Big stretch here. And go ahead, inhale back to center. Fold it forward. And we're gonna find our goddess pose on this side. So heels in, toes out. Go ahead and come up. Maybe finding that same little twist on this side. Just dropping one shoulder and then the other. And we're going to do a little differently here. Go ahead and straighten into your legs. Reach your arms up overhead. Bend into your knees and cactus shape with your arms. Inhale up. Exhale to bend. Inhale up. Exhale, bend into your knees and elbows. Hold it here. And hands to heart center. We'll find Skandasana again. One more time on each side. Bend into your left knee. Inhale to center. Exhale to bend. And we'll go ahead and come back to the top of the mat. Step it back for your plank pose. Taking your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And press the hips up, downward facing dog. And from this down dog, we're gonna walk our feet towards the top of the mat and go ahead and come down into Malasana or our yogi squat. Press the knees open, hands at the heart. Try to lift up out of your lower back. And release back into downward facing dog. And from here, go ahead and extend your right leg straight up and back. Step it forward to the outside of your right hand. We'll come down for our lizard pose. So go ahead and flex into that right foot and lift your toes up and roll your knee out to the side. And you can stay up here or come down onto your elbows or block. Breathe deeply here. And slowly come up. From here, we're gonna walk that foot over, coming into our pigeon pose. Go ahead and extend your left leg straight out behind you. Make sure you lift up out of your lower back before we fold forward. Maybe bringing your forehead all the way to the ground or to a block or a blanket. Just let this be a nice passive stretch. Releasing your upper body as much as possible. And slowly press it back up. Maybe take a moment to inhale here. And any little movements you have to do to get yourself out of the pose. Maybe stretching that leg back. Get the blood flowing again. Before we press it up into our downward facing dog. And we'll go immediately to the other side. Go ahead and step that left foot to the outside of your left hand. Flex into that foot and go ahead and just let that knee fall away. Maybe staying up here. Maybe you come down to your elbows or to a block. Just try to breathe deeply here. And press it back up. Walk that foot over. We'll find our pigeon pose again on this side. Go ahead. Square your hips to the top of the mat. Inhale to find length. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and fold forward. Again, doing as little work as possible. Try to relax your upper body. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and slowly come back up. Again, doing whatever little movements you need to get the blood flowing back in that leg. And whenever you're ready, we're going to press it back up into our final downward facing dog. And we'll take a little optional vinyasa here. Go ahead and inhale forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up, dog or cobra. And press it back, downward facing dog. And we'll go ahead and have a seat. From here, we're going to stretch our left leg straight out in front of us, and we'll find a little twist. So go ahead and bend into your right knee. Plant that right foot on the outside of your left leg, and you can wrap your left arm around your right knee. Inhale to find length, and exhale to twist. Maybe looking over your right shoulder. And we'll release. Go ahead and come into our cow face pose. So bend into that left knee and tuck it under the side of your butt. And we'll go ahead and inhale here to find length. And just gently fold it forward. Make this more passive. Just try to relax here, breathing deeply. And from here, slowly come back up. And we're going to find our square pose on this side. So bring both of your shins parallel to the front of your mat. with your right leg on top, and you can twist over to the left side. If you want to go deeper, bring your right elbow into the crook of your right foot and press your hands together. And we'll go ahead and release from here, and we'll find that same sequence on the other side. So straightening your right leg, crossing your left leg over, inhale to find length, and exhale, find your twist. And go ahead and release. Now we're going to bend into our right knee, and we'll find our cow face pose again on this side. You can stay here or go ahead and fold forward whenever you're ready. Again, just make this a passive stretch. Try to relax your legs, relax your upper body, and just breathe into the pose. And go ahead, inhale, slowly walk your hands back up, and we'll find our square pose on this side, maybe with a twist. Again, if you want to go deeper, bring your left elbow inside your crook of your foot. And go ahead and release. And whenever you're ready, we can come into our butterfly pose here. Just bring your feet in as close to you as you want them, maybe flapping your knees gently up and down. And go ahead and keep your back straight here and just gently pull yourself forward, just for a few breaths. And go ahead and release. We'll bring our feet mat width distance apart, maybe dropping your knees from side to side just to release the lower back. Before we go all the way down and find Shavasana, maybe taking whatever little movements here will help you be comfortable. Maybe your happy baby, maybe drawing your knees into your chest. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and make your way into Shavasana. Take up lots of space with your feet and your hands. Just take this time here at the end of practice to really integrate everything that you did. Just try to bring your awareness back to your breath. Maybe returning to that intention that you set. You set an intention at the beginning of class. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana as long as you need. Thank you all so much for joining me in this 30-minute hip opening flow. Please subscribe below. Namaste.